What's up, everybody? Happy Wednesday. Hope all you had a great day today. Hope you're having a good evening. Getting into this episode of GH, I thought the wedding was gonna be happening at the Quartermain house. That's what I thought. I thought the wedding and the reception was gonna be happening at the mansion, but apparently it's at the church in the Metro Court. The wedding is happening at the church and the reception at the Metro Court, which I think is good because honestly, I did not want to see Sonny grace Monica's house again. With his presence. Um, I thought those were some beautiful ass scenes. Especially between Tracy and Ned and Tracy and BLQ. I thought those were wonderful scenes. Like I love that Tracy is being more like vulnerable. Like she's letting her feelings be known, like how she feels about her son and her granddaughter. I love it because you don't get to see Tracy be vulnerable all the time. Like you really, really don't. Um, so I think it's very good that you get to see that, and you get to see them interact and get a more honest opinion out of her of how she feel about them. You know, well, not an honest opinion, but because Tracy is not the kind of person like with that mushy gushy stuff. Like she's tough and rugged and, act like she don't care. And, I'm glad that she finally told them how she really felt, especially about when Ned married Lois all those years. As much as she didn't like Lois, she still regret not being at the wedding, you know? So I'm glad that her and Ned had that conversation and her and BLQ had that conversation and stuff. And I love the gift that she gave BLQ, you know, that was a beautiful scene. I think Edward would be proud. I definitely feel like Lila would be proud. How Tracy is stepping up. Not being her usual bitchy self. um, but those were real beautiful scenes, and I enjoyed Lois having her moment with BLQ because at the end of the day, yeah, BLQ was getting married, but I agree she always gonna need her mama. No matter how grown you are or where you live or where you are in life, you still gonna need your mama, period. And your daddy for some of us. Maybe not, depending. um yeah, so that was beautiful. That scene with Giovanni and Jocelyn, let me tell you something. Jocelyn kind of forgot all about Dex when Giovanni walked through that door. When she saw him, she was smiling the whole damn time they was talking. At least until, he mentioned Sunny name. I really wish that the writers would come up with something new for Jocelyn. I really do, as far as dialogue go. Cause like everybody she talks to, it's like Sunny's name pops up every single time. And it gets annoying. It's like, damn, like, do she not do anything outside of Sunny? Like every conversation with everybody, including the new person that she just met, got to do with Sunny. Like that's just ridiculous to me. Um, but I could definitely see her, Jones and for Giovanni, even though her and Dex were smiling at each other at the ceremony. I could see her, doing a 180 and trying to, get down with Giovanni. I could see it. I like the chemistry between them, to be honest. I wonder though, is Giovanni gonna be like a regular now or recurring on this show? Because they kind of like when news broke that he was gonna be on the show, his character was gonna be on the show. They made kind of a big deal about it, so I was like, well, is he coming in as a one-off or is he like sticking around for a while? Um, that's what I was trying to figure out. Natalia, she was looking good. I ain't gonna lie, a lot of people was looking good. Some fashion, was questionable, but everybody was dressed to the nines. Tracy was definitely looking gorgeous. I don't know what the hell Ned got on with that suit, but I guess he was still sharp. It's not my taste, but again, he was sharp. Um, Natalia is she's such a social climber. Like I am so glad Blaze wasn't happy to see her at that wedding because she's sitting there. Oh, let's celebrate this day. Why are you so eager to celebrate people you don't even know? Like she can't stand BLQ. She don't know Chase. She don't know any of the Cerullos or the Quartermains. So why are you so eager to go to wedding of people that you don't even know? Like for what? To me, that just screams social climber. Like you up to something. Like you're trying to hobnob, or and not even just that, but I feel like she also trying to keep tabs on Blaze. You know what I'm saying? So that way she could sit there and speak for Blaze, stick close to her, just in case people start asking questions. She could jump right on in there, and give her little 2 cents. Christina was looking good, but Christina was annoying because she's sitting over here trying to pimp her daddy. Uh, She was trying to pimp the hell out of Sonny. I felt like she was the pimp and Sonny was the hoe because she's sitting there talking about, oh, you need to charm Natalia so I can get in her good graces and stuff. I'm like, are you serious? You really trying to pimp your father? Lord. I ain't mad at it, but at the same time, it's like, yeah, no. I feel like no matter what Christina do, either Natalia gonna like you or she don't. So it don't really matter at this point. You just gotta be you. Don't try to pimp your daddy out. I don't blame Sonny for feeling how he felt when Michael tried to walk up and say hello to him. I don't blame him for brushing his little ass off. I would have too. Because no, we're not going to do this. Don't think just because we had a wedding that mean, oh, we calling a truce and I'm supposed to forgive because we had a joyous occasion. No, sir. I still don't like your Judas ass. So I don't blame Sonny. Sonny was in rare form. Listen, Sonny wasn't paying nobody no dust. He didn't give a damn. That man, he ain't had two words to say to Michael. He damn sure ain't had nothing to say to Dex. Better be happy that they was in the house of the Lord because it would have been something else if they wasn't. But I'm just saying. Um, so anyway, I am glad that Jason got his little scene with Spinelli. I'm kind of annoyed that it took this long for them to have some scenes together because I'm like, I mean, I get it because of this whole Pikeman situation, but it's like Jason has pretty much seen everybody except his mama and except Spinelli, probably some other people that I'm probably forgetting, but whatever. So I was happy to see them hug it out and stuff, even though Jason is not a hugger. Spinelli better be happy that he got that one hug because Jason was like, listen, we're not gonna go for a second one because Spinelli definitely tried to hug him again, and Jason said, back up, one hug. But you could definitely see Jason tearing up a little bit when he saw Spinelli because I know he was so happy to see him. Drew is a continued pain in the ass. Drew is such a jealous bitch. I swear he is. He is so jealous of him. Like, did you see the way Drew was looking at Jason? Like, he is so jealous. And mind you, if it wasn't for Jason, Drew probably wouldn't even have Aurora Media right now because you used his money to do it. But you want to sit there looking at him and all. That is so shameful. He is so green with envy. He is so mad. Get over it. And I'm glad Jason didn't attempt to try to talk to him or nothing like that because Jason don't owe him no conversation. I wouldn't have two words to say to Drew. Let him continue to hate. That's what he does best. I don't blame Anna for trying to, put Spinelli on, on notice a little bit because she was like, Maxie is my goddaughter now. Spinelli acted right real quick. He was like, my intentions towards her. I said, yep, get right, Spinelli. Better remember who you dealing with now. Portia and Curtis was looking good. They was dressed to the nines. I didn't like that look that Jordan gave Curtis. I didn't like it because that look that she gave Curtis, to me, it looked like you still longing for that man. And I'm mad about it. I'm like, she need to move on. Move on. I mean, I understand it's easier said than done when you've been married to somebody and you love that person. It's easier said than done. But she need to move on. And I don't want her nowhere near Drew. Drew sitting there, oh, I see that you came by yourself. Can I sit with you? No. Find another seat. Find another seat. It was good to see the Cerullos, Mama Gloria, her man, and it was good to see all of them. I think that was her. Wasn't that Lois's father? Whatever. Either way, it was good to see the Cerullos. Olivia was looking bomb. She was looking good. I just want to point this out real quick. That was such a weird edit on this episode. Like, Sam was in the church with Dante, and then in the next second, she was right outside with Michael. It was such a weird cut. I said, now who the hell edited this episode? Because that was weird. How's she going to be in two places at the same time unless she got outside that quick? Like, I was like, okay. It was weird, though. I'm like, what the hell? Patty, one of the Cerullo relatives, Michael got the hell away from her real quick. Patty came up, oh, save me a dance, being a little fast ass heifer. And Michael was like, oh, let me go find my wife. She said, the what? His what? I said, you heard him. His wife. W-I-F-E. Wife. Bling, bling. Wife. Hello. Get on, girl. He don't want you. That shit was hilarious. I was like, Michael, get away from her. So anyway, That was a nice scene between Gregory and Chase. You know, I'm glad that they had that moment because I do agree with Gregory. Like when it's your wedding day or a very like big event, special event, you have to soak it all in. You know, you got to take it all in, take in the moment. You know what I'm saying? Have fun with it. It's a beautiful day. You're getting married to the woman that you love. You know, you really got to have fun with that. Um, the ceremony started off nice, everybody walking down the aisle and stuff like that. But I had a feeling Gregory was gonna, you know, have an event. I had a feeling he was gonna have an episode, and it sucks that it was happening right at the altar. That sucked. I was like, damn, right at the altar. Um, hopefully somebody can, you know, step in and take over for him because I know that he didn't want to let Chase down. And I agree with Finn when Finn spoke about it earlier and he was like, you know, he feel like his father is not going to tell him if he's not really up for it because he don't want to disappoint Chase. But you could tell like Finn was worried about him doing it from get go because he's not, you know, he's not up for this. Like that's a tall ask, you know, to ask him to stand up there and perform, you know, the ceremony, even though he wanted to do it, but still, it's like you're in no shape to do this. So hopefully somebody, you know, jumps up and, you know, take over for him. Because the ceremony was going nicely, but I felt bad watching Gregory, you know, choke like that and have his episode. That was sad to watch, especially with Violet sitting there like you doing that in front of your granddaughter. I felt real horrible for her. That's why I'm glad, like, you know, Liz started, you know, holding Violet's hand and stuff like that, trying to gently, you know, comfort her and prepare her and stuff like that. You know, that was a crazy scene. Um, it was something else I was about to say. Ned. I am so freaking happy. You could tell how happy Ned is. Like when he was telling Olivia what the moment that he had with Tracy, you see how happy that man was. Like, cause he's not used to seeing his mother like that. Like he is really not used to seeing Tracy just let her feelings out like that. Like, oh, I love you. Oh, I'm proud of you. Oh, you're a great father. Like he is not used to that. Like that's a whole nother level. He wasn't used to that, but I'm glad that he got that moment though. It was beautiful. I feel like the wedding, you know, it was a beautiful start. You know, everybody mixing and mingling and stuff. Of course, you had some people there that you know shouldn't have been there, but yeah, Natalia. I'm still stuck on her being there, but she did look gorgeous though. I'll tell you that. Them girls was out. Them, you know what I'm talking about. You know, she had them out there now, looking scrumptious. I said, look at her. Um, on full display too. But anyway, that was pretty much the whole episode. Hit the comment section. Let me know what you all thought, and I will see you all later. Have a great night. Peace.